Hey guys, I'm the Angel47, and today we're starting a new project. Now, I know that I just started a new project, survival games, but I feel like this one I have more of a desire to create. So, this game is going to be called Color Correction, and might change at some point, but for now it's called Color Correction. Anyways, in this time-lapse video, I'm starting a new Unity project, and I'm using, 5.3 whatever, the latest one. So now in the video, I begin by creating a new Unity project. This is going to be a 3D project. It's the first one I've ever made, so we'll see how it goes. So I make it, open it, and I make sure my preferences are good. And then I go and start creating a ground area with plane. Then I go and add the player, which is the capsule here, add rigid body and some physics to it. And then next I go to the camera and start positioning that, giving it that third person view that I want. I had trouble distinguishing a player in the ground, so I went and created a green material for the player and a gray material for the ground. I finished tweaking the camera and I changed the skybox to a solid gray because that would add to the game's blandness. And yes, I do want the game to be kind of bland. That you'll see in the future how I go with that. So after that, I started working on getting the camera to follow the mouse pointer and still have the player in view. I looked for an older script, thought that would work, and I needed actually a script to move the player to see if it was actually working. So I created some simple way to, mouse click and then the player moves. Kind of went crazy, didn't exactly work right. So I ended up fixing it. And then Unity didn't like it, so I'm like, screw this, I'll just use Unity's assets. So I imported the Unity camera assets and decided to look over them and see which one was best. I ended up picking the free look script, and before that I actually had to fix the movement script still so that the player would move forward when I clicked the left mouse button. Then Unity crashed, cause yay. So it sent me back a bit, and then I had to set everything up before Unity undid it. So then, oh yeah, I started messing around with the player controller component here, and it was doing some really weird things. But anyways, finally got back to where I was, and I changed the player script so that way it wouldn't crash anymore. Then I went to the process of testing the different camera types and trying different stuff to get them to work how I want. I eventually, as I said, worked on the free camera script. And then I noticed that there were some weird things happening, weird rotation things with the camera and player. So I changed my view so that way I can see the scene and the game view at the same time. And then I thought, oh, let me use a target object so that way the player, and stuff thing, I don't know. It didn't work. So I said, scrap that. I'm going to go back to like just the player and the camera. And apparently through some tweaking with the camera rotation, I got to work so that way you can look left and right. Can't look up and down, but left and right. So I ended up saving it and then uploading it to the GitHub repository. And that was the end of that session. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Also be sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave it in the comments below.